I assume y'all are familiar with Nikki Haley running for Republican.
Y'all giving Nikki a rough time, man. I didn't know he's gonna bring her up. But go ahead.
Come on, man. The bitch didn't mention slavery. You know, in Civil War, the Civil War is all about slavery.
Right.
That bitch look crazy as a motherfucker.
She straddled the fence harder than any politician.
I mean, she don't know about it. Look, she don't know about slavery in America.
Oh, she knew about that shit. And she ain't white.
Her parents are from India.
Right, I'm thinking say she ain't white.
Yeah.
She know about that shit. Bitch was a governor, man.
Yeah, come
what
on,
you
man.
talking about?
Yeah, I just think she just straddled the fence.
Even in her, when she went back trying to reclaim her status and stuff, she talked about, she knew about slavery. She talking about, I just thought that was a given. Oh, bitch, who you think you're talking to?
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she
you
had
on
slavery in
hard.
India.
I just think she just wanted to straddle the fence without shaking up because she hadn't put herself out there yet to get enough of the Afro-American vote.
That's putting it very mildly. What she was doing, just like Trump doing, they be blowing them dog whistles.
What she
and telling the racists that support Trump that I'm with you, wink, wink.
Right. Was she the governor of South Carolina or something like that?
Michigan.
Michigan? Was it Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she know about slavery.
Yeah. She the one that wanted to. And what's so crazy is that people understand, like, years ago, they wanted to apprehend her for COVID. Remember, they kind of stormed the Capitol and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of crazy how things have changed that now she's in position to
We
run.
ain't talk about Civil War and not talk about slavery. And boy, that boy who asked a question busted her ass out. She said, what would you say? He said, I ain't running for president, bitch.
That's what I'm.
We didn't say bitch, but I added
That's
that.
what he thought.
Yeah.
How you gonna run for president? You don't know American history.
The Civil War.
Civil War was a very important part of American history.
She tried to deflect. They'd be blowing these dog whistles like Trump the other day saying that the Mexicans or whatever, they're messing up the blood.
Oh, the blood of America. Yeah.
Now come on, man.
Does that not get any more? I mean, that's got. I want to
How
march.
obvious can you be?
Come on, man.
How Ku Klux Klanish can you
I told you Trump was so stupid. He said he didn't know they had flies in Iowa. That's how stupid he is.
Oh, come on,
They
man.
got flies all over the world.
He's an ignorant ass. Now, I'm not saying he ought to go overboard. Motherfuckers say he don't read.
Yeah.
And you remember President of the United States.
We can tell that.
You've
DC.
been President of the United States. At least Cat Williams told a big lie. He said he used to read 30,000 books a year. That nigga.
3,000. Was it
that's-
3,000?
He said 30,000.
That's kind of hard.
He said he read 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea was one of the books.
I
He
mean,
said
not the correction,
3,000
but
books a year.
Yeah, but that's a lot, though.
That's
No
10
way.
books a day.
A day. Come on now.
Come on now. You articulate.
But it's based.
But you ain't that motherfucking articulate. Excuse me, Reverend. You ain't that motherfucking
You gotta be a
articulate.
speed reader.
You ain't that. That's some old Wilt Chamberlain kind of shit.
Dr. Seuss books.
Listen,
Count?
one thing Trump is going to bank on is that right now the economy and the guy that's in office ain't great, and he ain't booking him beside him.
That's bullshit. The
he's going to
economy, the
stick.
interest rates coming down. What
Absolutely.
the fuck you mean?
I'm
Shit
talking
ain't
about
going well.
he's trying to bank on that. Oh, I think the economy's great.
I think the whole thing is based on a racist America.
That's what I'm saying.
that
I'll
is
get to that
supporting
point.
Trump, and
And that's what he's going
Joe
to bank on.
Biden's age.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
if you look at that age thing, he's just not a good candidate. I'd vote for Tim.
no.
DC.
Or I'd vote for Joe
No,
Biden.
but I'm saying Trump is
Fucking
banking
guy.
on what the current administration is doing and them lacking, and he is going to ride this right here as hard because he knows they're
No,
going to
no,
come
no,
out
no,
and
no.
vote. No matter what he says, they're going to come
It's a
vote for him.
racist thing because they had put up an interview. Y'all see it today where he did an interview a couple of years ago when he said, seems like when the Democrats are in power, the budget, the economy is doing better than any time a Republican is in there.
It's recorded.
They recorded it. They showed that,
You can
him
look it
saying
up.
that.
You can look
so
it
it's
up.
all about race is the reason he's running now.
And I feel like he's going with the Mexicans because the black thing is wearing out. So he's got to
Well, no, you know, the
get the
Mexicans,
attention on the
Mexicans
next
now
thing
are
is the Mexicans.
The Mexicans are following him now.
Yeah.
Mexicans are voting for
follow-
him.
All the
You'd
jokers
be-
in Florida.
a lot of
all the
them.
jokers
Yeah.
in
A
Florida.
lot of them are following Trump.
Oh, yeah.
You would
numbers
be-
are
Talk
up.
cash
Support
trash
him.
about him though.
You would be really surprised how much the Latino community supports the Republican Party.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh no, I've seen it. I've observed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got to be the dumbest Mexicans in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
they like it because the fence never got
trash
finished.
about them.
The fence never got finished. They found loopholes that they get through the fence. So they like he didn't really try to stop it.
But they also can pass for white, and they also have a lot more businesses than
They
black
can't
people.
pass for white.
They pass for white.
They
can't
think they
pass for
do.
white.
They can't, but they think.
Look,
they are
I'm
convinced.
telling you what's in
The
their
ones that
perception.
Do well here.
They
That's
think-
what I'm
they think
saying.
they
The ones
white.
that do well here.
They like it because
They can't pass for white, but they can say they are not
Black.
Right.
Right.
That's why the minority thing and the whole American thing against minorities, and I'm all good when even now when we talk in general, we talk about discrimination against black and brown people. That's right. But the core of the issue is America is against black folk.
right.
Now I'm all good. You can bring in the Mexicans, you can bring in the Orientals, because if we could ever stick together, white folk would not be in the majority.
Right.
But they keep us at odds with each other. But the real, the pointed effort in America with regards to racism is anti-black folk.
Right.
You do know.
I'm gonna
in
tell you why the
2026
why the Hispanics are down with the whites, because they giving them the job. They hire Mexican quicker than they are black folks.
Well, they get
let them
loans.
clean their
They
houses.
get loans and
They
start
let them
businesses, too.
Watch their kids. They get the construction work, and that's why they
It's a
down.
lower rate.
Huh?
It's a lower rate of pay.
Oh yeah, but
Well,
they get paid.
that plus
They ain't stupid no more. They
the
get
stuff
paid.
them Mexicans doing, man, ain't no niggas doing that shit.
They get paid because you go to Home Depot. The Mexican ain't working for free at Home
Oh,
Depot.
I get that. You're right. I see what
No,
you're
he
saying.
ain't gonna get out there in the field and pick no straw. Can you imagine
I wish your mother-
how dark Tim would be
If he was picking strawberries.
after a season of picking strawberries?
Now I will say this. Every now and then I dabble in Home Depot workers, and I think black people get the short end of the stick because it be
Yeah.
black people out there hustling, it be Hispanics out there.
Right. Right off
Now,
the
I ain't never
Cascade.
seen no Orientals, but I don't think I would call them Orientals.
They're
I
not
would
supposed to be
call
called
them
that.
Asians. I think
Yeah,
I would
but-
call
yeah,
them Asians, but I
Asians is the
never. I
word.
didn't see either.
You don't see no
either
Indians.
one of them.
You don't see no Indians either.
Unless you
You
got
know,
a
he
com-
came
unless
in.
you got a computer
He
problem,
came
they
into
can't.
the studio one night. He had an Asian girl, a white girl, and his wife.
Yeah.
I said, "Whoa, you a bad man."
Yeah.
Black girl, white girl, Chinese girl. That's a joke. It used to be black man, white man, but it's equal opportunity.
It
now.
was like Chinese, Japanese, and Americanese.
Oh my God.
But
Oh my God.
Thought you liked that one, JJ. Thought Sister JJ would like that one.
I don't hear nothing.
But I will say, at the
Nada.
Home Depot, when I'm negotiating, I have gone to the Hispanics thinking they was going, and you know, first of all, it'd be a language barrier. But then even once you get past that language barrier,
Why is you negotiating at Home Depot?
Getting workers off the sidewalk.
I had to evict some people, and where I was evicting them, the law was that you got to have 8 people there. Not that you got to move. It don't take 8 people to move the people out that I needed moved out. But the law was like they not gonna serve the eviction unless you got 8 hands on deck.
Is that right?
So I needed 8 people to
Look at
stand
DC.
there.
Look at
What you
DC.
had?
I needed-
eight one-handed people. You had eight hands. That's more
No,
people.
no, 8 people. It got to be 8 people to evict somebody.
16
in
hands.
That's the law in Forest Park. It's a scam
that
law.
right?
So I needed just 8 people. I had 5 of them. No, I had 4 of them. 4 friends.
You should call me. I
I'd have
should.
came
then
through
I needed-
football. I would have came through.
I hear you. That's what everybody say. Till you be
nice.
like, you need them at 9 in the morning. And they,
You're
you
nicer
like,
landlord than me. You know what I used to do?
Just put them out on their own. Just have some goons move in.
No, I go take the electric box off the wall.
Oh.
And
Hey,
if it's
look,
cold,
my question
like
is,
if
why
it's
don't
in
you
the
find some
winter, I go take the
crackheads?
door off. I'll be like, I got to take the door to the shop to repair it. If it's cold, like 20 degrees,
Hey,
I
wait,
take that
Bob.
damn door off.
Hey, wait, Bob. Them
Bob,
crackheads
he
would have
called
been
me
cheaper
one
than
time
them,
to go- we gonna go
them
put somebody out. He
Hispanics.
called me, right? Big old black tube. I ain't going no damn where. I got pissed off. I said,
Is that
motherfucker, you
right?
leaving here today.
You leave
Hold on.
Oh, we ain't coming for that.
I was going to say.
I
You're like,
thought-
what you bring? Thought we
Right. What you bring?
I thought
we finna
Do it again.
How you doing, bro?
Bo had it 45.
I stepped in front of DC. I
I
said,
said,
nigga,
wait
you
a
leave me
minute,
here
Bo. We ain't gonna
Did he
kill
leave?
him.
Wait, hold on now. If
He
somebody,
settled it.
That pistol.
Yeah.
if somebody calls you and they say, "Hey man, I need your help kicking this person out of their house," your first thought is, "There's probably gonna be a little scuffle. There's probably I need to handle my business. Let me take my fighting shoes."
I agree with Tim and Bo. You tell me going through the
I'm taking Bo with me when I
It's gonna
need
be
some
some
muscles.
smoke.
I'm like, Bo, come on, let's
I'm thinking, we gonna get him out. We gonna get him out. We ain't finna negotiate with him. We finna get his
We
big
got
ass
him.
out.
We got him out of
We
there.
got him out though.
Yeah, I definitely would have brought my gun with me.
I stood in front of the door.
I'd
He
have brought
gonna
my
make
gun
it
with me.
Oh, I had 3-4 guns.
we had
I
guns, but we
one
didn't
on
wanna
my
branch.
leg.
We
We had
didn't wanna
guns,
show
but
it
I don't
that.
want to shoot nobody.
Not for no rent.
Unless I have to.
And
Unless
and part
it's self-defense, like he said, he ain't gonna pay. He gonna stay. That's self-defense.
no, I'm not clear.
He looks like, yeah.
the law.
I'm not.
No,
But
that's
I'm just
street
saying,
law.
if the
That's
man
street
draw
law.
down on you,
Yeah.
huh?
That's
What you gonna do?
self-defense.
Well, I'm just
Or
saying
if you think he drawing down on you,
That's
but
stand
he
your
was
ground.
really trying to tie up his shoe.
the thing is, if you don't kill him, then he gonna tell his story and you gonna go to jail. So
Well, not necessary.
the story is gonna be, hey, you drew down on me. And
So your advice is kill him.
Gone.
You don't kill nobody. Oh, no.
You had 8 people there. You didn't kill him.
But
No,
now,
I did due process. I had the sheriff. I had 8 people and the sheriff there.
If I'd have brought 8 people, he getting out. If I brought 8 people, he coming out that
I
house.
ain't need no 8 people. I need Bo P and his 9mm.
that's what I was saying. Now I don't know what the laws are, so you can just go. You can just go be like, "Hey, get out of my house" without the sheriff, and that's cool.
That was street
No.
law.
That was you just went. Oh, he
No,
said
you
no.
can't do that.
That
That's
was
not
street
legal.
law.
What y'all did was.
But that's what I do.
But like, say if you evicting somebody who you know
That was ghetto
got
eviction.
warrants and stuff anyway, probably who don't want to deal with the law, then you
I had
probably
a
gonna be all right
girl
with it.
one time. The people came to evict her, and she was saying, "I ain't going no damn where." But they pulled up a thing, and she was wanted, and they handcuffed. I felt bad, man. She's a pretty
should've
girl.
left.
No, Bo,
She
you
pretty
got
good.
attitude. You got warrants
She's a
now.
pretty girl too. They threw her
They
ass on the
should have worked it
ground.
off on the side. She could've- You're like, I didn't really want to evict her, but she wasn't trying to
They
get
put them handcuffs on. She was pretty too. I said, just leave her here with me with them handcuffs on.
I bet her attitude changed
Well,
when
the
they put them.
situation with DC was the girl that stayed there was in jail, but her boyfriend was there, and he wasn't paying no rent.
Oh, he had to go.
And so I was like, well, we gonna get him out of here.
Yeah, he had to go.
But,
Yeah,
but
you
DC
ain't-
was kind enough to like, we gonna work it out. We gonna get him out. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I was ready to put him out that day.
You can work it out, all right.
Both got ticked off. I'm like, what?
Get your black ass.
I bet that girl.
I
I bet
had
that girl's
somebody that
attitude
told me she
changed.
won't leave, and
Oh, because I done got my nerve up.
You had tenants that were.
I bought a house in Macon. I wanted to have it as a veteran, but I turned it to a single dwelling. And I told the girl that if she paid her rent for 11 months or 12 months to be free, that was good. She moved out after 2 years. The next year I did the same thing, and this chick decided she didn't want to pay her rent at all. So
Oh, they do that.
I decided to sell the house, and my auntie was like, Bo was like, get her out of there. I said, nah, I'm gonna let her stay because if she leave, then the squatters will come. So at least I know the house was being taken care of. Wow, it only took me 30 days to sell a house. So that's what I did.
And then when you sell it, you can be like,
You
it's
nice
already got a
landlord.
tenant. You ain't got to disclose
That's what I
that
told him.
you ain't getting no rent. You just
No,
be
I
like,
ain't tell him
I
that.
got a tenant that's paying
Yeah.
X, Y, Z, and
Yeah.
all I'm gonna do is give you their information, and then when they don't pay you on the first of the month, it's your problem.
But
Thank you.
our people sometimes, I love my people, but sometimes we just, because when I was young, I used to say, man, if I just had somebody give me like 1 month for free rent, just let me get myself together. So I had always promised myself.
I've had some women ask me for that.
Well, I did. I said, if
Women?
you pay your rent,
Yeah.
For 11 months
I'd be
on
like,
time.
why would I pay your rent for a month?
well, depending on what she want to give you. But for
Hey,
me,
I can get
Second,
I
that
can
sound
get
like-
$50.
Hey, that sound like
Whoa.
Cat Williams trying to sell you the other house.
Man.
See, there you go, man.
I'm just saying. He tried
That's
to
true
get over.
story.
Yeah,
Cat tried to
Sometimes you
sell
just-
me a house that
our
he did
people.
on.
Later on, I
people, gotta
found
love
out
'em.
he was renting
Gotta love it.
and was behind on his rent. I guess I'll be in his next podcast or whatever. I don't give a shit.
Everybody like you, DC. He ain't gonna say
Cat
nothing
Williams, should I say this?
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Richard,
That
the
ain't
voice of
never
reason.
stopped
Give it up for the voice of reason,
That
everybody.
ain't never stopped you
bad.
before.
That's your friend. That's your friend.
He
You
used
talk
to-
about Oprah.
he
She
used
got
to-
more money than Cat, so I know you're talking
That's your
about Cat.
friend.
He used to open for me. Last show, I remember we had done some shows in Oakland and San Francisco. He opened for me, and he was supposed to do 20 minutes. And after about 10 minutes, they said, DC, you ready? I said, no, I'm not ready. He ain't done but 10 minutes. They said, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
Pimping from being pimping.
He
sis,
said,
been
throwing
pimping.
chicken. Throwing chicken? Niggas throwing chicken in San Francisco? and he didn't make it. They ran him off stage throwing chicken. When black folk throwing chicken at you, not,
really bad.
not pennies.
You really bad. When
They were doing chicken bones.
Eat bones. I know they was eating the meat off the
Yeah,
chicken
they was
first.
eating
He said
chicken.
the
They
whole
was
wing.
No,
These
they
old
was throwing
thighs.
chicken.
Chicken.
And
Well,
Whole
go
wing.
with thighs. They ain't gonna throw the wings. They
Cat
gonna
came
throw
off the
thighs.
stage, and I said, hey, what
These
did
leg quarters they throw.
I asked him, I said, what the fuck did you say? He said, I don't know. But that was
Was
before
he that high that he
was
just didn't know
Cat
what he
in
was
the
saying?
hat at that time, and he had, his teeth wasn't fixed.
Oh yeah,
And
he
he
was
had
missing the whole top row.
He didn't have perm, he just had hair pressed, which there's a difference
Very much so.
between a hot comb and perm. And he said, I don't know what the fuck I
He had burnt edges.
but he didn't make it. But
Yeah.
So he was cat in the hat then,
my
huh?
man,
Yeah,
he
he
was
started
cat
like
in the
Cat in the
hat
Cat
at
in the
that
Hat.
time.
Yeah, that's
Time
what
it
he said. It
came
was a
out.
cat in the
He
hat.
turned to Cat Williams, yeah.
They was throwing so much chicken. He had a 12 piece just on the stage.
Man, they was throwing chicken at that nigga. This was in San Francisco.
If you get hit by a leg
San
quarter, you get off
Francisco
stage.
treat.
He said a leg quarter.
Say times have changed because you got
the
some
man.
amazing openers now. You got some amazing openers now, DC. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank
man.
you, thank you,
You
Weightball.
got some-
They tell me you do, but I ain't never seen none. No, I got to give it up. Well, you're not opening, man. I like how Weightball said the other day he was doing the show. He went up before me at Uptown. Then he said, "DC closing the show for me." I said, "Okay."
I like that.
Hey,
I
I
didn't
gotta
say that. I did not.
He not opening for me. He said, "DC closing for me." I said, "Okay, nigga."
Before we
nigga.
wrap on this segment, I gotta say this now. I was in Oakland when Cat first started. Cat was nobody. He was
Nobody.
an open mic comic. He would come with security guard.
I mean, guys would show up to whip his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of game he was in, but it wasn't nothing friendly.
Cat would show up with a security guard when he was doing open mic. He
Yeah.
wasn't nobody. He would get
Yeah.
booed, and he's like, "I'm gonna be a star. I'm getting prepared right
I
now."
heard about that.
Yeah, he would have a
like,
security guard. with him.
Hey,
Yeah, even when he rode his bike around, he was just,
Yeah.
had this like gonna be a star.
But God bless him, man. I'm proud of him. I don't agree with everything he said on the air show, but a lot of it was true.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot of it was true. God bless you, boy.
but do you think his fire back
And you
was
still owe
because
me
Ricky-
$500, huh?
Do you think that his clap back was because of what Ricky said? Do you think he would have
Yeah.
said it if Ricky wouldn't have said that? what
He had to
said?
roll it Friday.
Right.
You know,
so
the
is he
difficulty I
wrong?
be having with these issues is I know both of them. I know Ricky.
I know Ricky too.
I know
You know what I'm
Cat.
saying?
But
Well, he told Shannon, "You let Ricky come on this show," and said that he's supposed to have my part in Fridays. And that's why he
That's
said, "I had to
his
come on here and clear that up."
yeah.
That's his whole issue. That was
And
his whole issue.
I was in that. I was the one that was when Ricky was supposed to be the fake Santa Claus. You know, I came in there and busted him out.
Okay, so he was Santa. He was
but
never
Ricky
the
said
pimp.
he didn't supposed to
He
be
wasn't.
the
He was a crackhead. Like
So
he was a crackhead.
So
like
Cat was telling
Cat
the
said.
truth.
But he was stealing.
Cat
he was
was
stealing the toys. And,
Right.
But-
But Ricky said that he was supposed to be
The pimp.
the
Mike,
pimp.
Mike.
So Kat is
I
saying,
don't
I'm
know
going
about
by
that.
what Kat said.
Yeah. I saw that part.
So, do you think that Cat is wrong for his clapback because it is from his viewpoint, Vicky's not telling the truth? So that's his clapback.
No.
Like,
So
let
you
me straight.
you asking me what?
So, do you think that Cat is wrong in telling his version of the truth?
Cat's a salesman. Cat's a salesman, man. Cat sells Cat Williams.
I'll tell you where Cat was wrong though. When he said that in his next contract, he wanted to make sure in all his contracts, he was gonna make sure that Ricky Smiley wear a dress.
Yeah.
If he did a movie with him.
I don't believe that.
That's petty.
Yeah.
That's a bit much, right? That's a bit much, man. Come
I
on.
got
now.
a story. But after the break, I'm gonna tell it. I probably shouldn't.
Don't tell it, DC.
Huh?
How many times we heard
Don't tell
that?
it. See, they be the little evil ones
Quality
on
radio,
the right
man.
side. I'm the angel
But
on
they
your
be
left.
true story.
Yeah.
You know, when I look back on my life, I really got a lot of Hollywood stories that are not they may not be that appetizing, but
Not TV ready.
Entertaining.
there's
when we come back, I'm gonna tell a story I got
Tell
about
it
Cat
You should
like
write
it
DC
is.
memoirs.
about
That's
Cat
what you should
Williams
do.
when I come back.
2024, baby.
You listening to DisRace.